Welcome back, everyone, to another beautiful day on the NerdCraft SMP. A beautiful day to say goodbye to our good friend, Jeffley Snowman. From episode 1 to episode 9, he was with us all the time. His best friend, Little Clucker here, was able to be with him for the funeral, and now we're going to move on and avenge him. Vengeance will be ours. You see, it was Kurt that was in my base, messing with the torches that allowed that creeper to spawn. Now, I know he didn't have bad intentions in mind, but he caused something bad to happen, and Jeffley Snowman is gone because of that. So, in today's episode, we are going to get some revenge. So here I am in my storage area, plotting my revenge against Kurt. I don't want to do anything that's going to be too harmful or hurt any of his animals like he did to me, but I do want to really annoy him with this revenge. So here's what I'm thinking. In my seeds and saplings chest, I have quite a lot of oak saplings since that's what I've been gathering lately. So I think I'm going to take these saplings and just spam them all over his entire base. He's gonna go through so much pain and torment chopping down all of these oaks, and that will be his penance for the death of Jeff. Alright, so here I am at Kurt's base now. I've broken in, and it's time to start getting my revenge. I basically want this to be to the point that it's just wall-to-wall trees everywhere. There we go. I have used up all the saplings that I had. It wasn't as many as I thought, but the area around the entrance to his base and all around is covered in saplings. So it's not quite as thick as I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought that this was going to be wall-to-wall trees, but it didn't quite work out that way. But I think that this is still going to be an excellent revenge in the name of Jeffley Snowman. Now I just have to stick around and keep this area loaded and wait for all of these trees to grow. Well, I've never been one to just sit around and wait for things to happen. So since I had access to a skeleton farm and all that bone blocks in my ender chest, I decided to speed things up a little bit. So as you can see, Kurt's base is now quite the forest. And I have one more thing. 3 wood. So when he comes out of his base, he's gonna come up and see the sign, and it says free wood. Well, I think that is good. That is going to take him so long to get rid of. So we can consider Jeffley Snowman avenged. Okay, so now that we've got the dirty business of the revenge out of the way, the next step is going to be to do some detailing on the base. So with the detailing, what I want to do is go kind of in the same order as how I built it. So I'll do the exterior area, like the outer wall, and then work on the Great Hall, and then start doing the towers one by one. So for that, we are going to do a time lapse and start getting the details in on this base. Now, because I did want to make this into more of a steampunk kind of theme, I am going to replace these iron blocks with copper blocks, and that'll be the first step. Okay, and there we go. Now the iron blocks are replaced with copper, and I think that looks a lot better. Now to continue with the rest of the detailing. Okay, and there we have it. That is our start of the detailing of the castle. As you can see, I've tried to keep with the brick pattern, but I've got the blackstone bricks and the deep slate kind of adding a little bit of a gradient into it. And then because I wanted the steampunk vibe, I've got some copper pipes coming out of the wall and some copper supports over there. So that's going to be continued as a theme throughout the build. And then I'm thinking that acacia goes kind of well with copper. So maybe I'll build on the top of the walls and stuff like that, some wooden roofs, and make those out of acacia. See if it can tie it all together. But yeah, I think I'm not 100% happy with it. I definitely have some touch-ups that I want to do here and there, but I think that's a good start for detailing for this episode. At this point in the video, I would like to show you guys around Minigame Mountain, because the original minigame up there, the Tunk Tank 3000, has gotten some friends, as you might see from this giant game in the background here. So I'm going to take you around and show you what's been happening at Minigame Mountain and just explain how some of the games work. So this right here is the climbing wall, and for this game the players choose a side and then they activate the machine on the other side there, and way down there is a beacon, and that beacon will power up when this thing activates and give you jump boost, which is just enough to be able to jump through these fence gates from platform to platform. But as it goes, all of these fence gates will slowly start moving downward, as well as those ones up there. The pistons keep pushing them down, so you're not just fighting gravity, but you're also fighting against the machine moving slowly downward. And then once you make it to the top, you have to run around and climb up the top there using the jump boost, and then push a button, and the first one to light up the lamps on their side is the winner. So that's one of the new mini games that we've got going on. And then also over here we have, oh my god, what's that up above? A bird? A llama? It's the amazing Clifford the Cliff Pig. That was the idea of Demon Queen 64. He's named now. Speaking of Demon Queen 64, this is a game that she's designed herself. It is the water race. Each player grabs a platform, and then hopefully they don't have Frostwalker on their boots like I do, and they dive into the water, swim across, and climb up the ladder on their side, and the first one across is the winner. And then, this is something that Demon Queen has been really working hard on, actually. It's I think 2 mini games in one over here at the concession stand called the lunch brunch. So there is 1 diamond to play the eating contest. That sounds interesting. And 2 diamonds to play the 1v1 with steak as your only weapon. Ah, I see. You have to fight each other with steaks. It keeps in theme with the restaurant idea here with the lunch brunch. She's done some decorating in here, made it look all nice. I guess that's a place that we can rest and relax after playing all the games too and enjoy a nice meal. But with that, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for joining me and helping me get revenge for Jeffley Snowman. And thanks for being there while I did some detailing in my base. And thanks for coming along for this tour of the minigame mountain. If you guys liked this video, please leave a like, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you didn't like it, let me know down in the comments what I can do better. Or even if you did like it and you have some ideas, just give me a shout out, let me know, and I can keep improving my videos for you guys. Thanks very much again, and I will see you in the next episode.